Hi everyone, I'm Judy Lindstrom, President of Oakland Literacy Council, and I'm here in this beautiful setting at Kirk in the Hills in Bloomfield Hills. The church and the backdrop will be part of our Ex Libris 2020 experience. I want to thank our sponsors, our donors, our ticket buyers, and our new sponsors for their continued and new support of Oakland Literacy Council. We can't do this work without your help, and so we are forever grateful in that, and we applaud all of your efforts. So, let's talk about Ex Libris 2020. It's a bit different this year, but different is good when I talk about Ex Libris. Yes, it will be virtual. Yes, we hope that you all join us on November 19th, which is a Thursday. But we also hope that you join us on October 3rd with a rain date of October 4th, right here at Kirk in the Hills, for a reading of our keynote speaker, Kenneth Jones' amazing play, Alabama Story. I had the good fortune of seeing Alabama Story performed by the same cast who will be here on October 3rd. And it's unusual for me, and probably for you too, to see a play so soon after you've just seen it. But it's so worthy of what's going on today in the atmosphere that we live in. It's set in 1959 in Alabama, and it's about a children's book, one that you would read to your own children or your grandchildren, and how that book was turned and made into something that it shouldn't have been, and the road that leads to people hearing about it. So Kenneth Jones is our keynote speaker this year. He worked for the Detroit News for about 10 years in the 90s, and then moved to New York, where he was the editor of Playbill for 15 years. And for any of you who have been to New York and have gone to a play, you're familiar with Playbill because it's the first thing you get before you get to your seat. He read an obit in the New York Times, and it was actually in the Detroit News, about a particular librarian, and the whole idea about Alabama Story started from that obit. He was fascinated about this woman who took on this fight, and for years and years and years was very obscure until the New York Times wrote this long obit about her. Alabama Story is one that I think you'll enjoy. He's also written several other plays. He's a lyricist. He's really a Renaissance man, and I think he's worthy of listening to come November 19th, 2020. We are so excited to see you at both events, and we are thankful and delighted and applaud your efforts to invest in our organization, invest in our students' future, invest in the idea that tutors can make a difference and do make a difference as we celebrate them this year. And we just thank you for being part of the family. And we sure hope to see you on the 3rd, October 3rd, and on November 19th, the night of Ex Libris. Take care.